And we are live. So he says, we are live. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? It's Bonanza Shack time. We got some rocks we're going to look at tonight. It's a rock shop. I've been threatening y'all with a rock shop for a while. I'm still getting things connected over here. I see it moving so you can hear me. Let's see if we can get it so you can see me too. There's Chris Roberts. Mandy's Candy was first in here. I know it's a pop-up. And so you don't get notifications ahead of time, and it didn't have much time. So hopefully people will get a live notification. They'll click on it and see what's going on over here. Because there's a few things we got to look at tonight, talk about when it comes to rocks. And I have a mail call, and we got something to pan out as well. So we got some stuff planned. So stick around. We got some cool rocks. They're all over the place. Been collecting for a while. But we'll just hang out here for I'm going to start on this mail call. I'm going to open it up. It's not a regular gold show or anything like that. We ain't got no stuff we got to go through. Let's open it. Let's open it. Oh, something fell. What was that? All the way down here. Oh, man, you got some new rocks today. Nice. What's going on, Cottonwood? Chris Roberts on the Buffalo. We got a note here. Hey, Benzo. Your choice. Keep or give away. Make a dog. Oh. We can keep it or give it away. Let's open it up and see what it is. Oh, I got one of those famous Mega Dog cards. Cool. I'm going to scratch that part anyway. What do we got here? It's dark in here. I can't see much. So Herker Diamonds and Gem Prospector bag. Ooh, check that out. There's some Herks in there. You know, I got a pretty good little collection of Herkimers, and I've got some Danburys that I dug myself and everything. So that might be something we don't get into. I do have some more rocks we're going to look at here tonight. Oh, man, you already got your package today? That's really cool. Well, I got a special treat. Before we do this scratcher, we got a special treat in here. I got a rare stone for you to look at. Before we look at it, I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to get my gold fam coin out here for the scratcher. And let's take a look over here. I got something set up here. Boom, boom, boom. That's the wrong button, doopy. All right, there we go. All right, let's share the screen here. We got a YouTube page. We got a Crockite, and it's a lead chromate PBCR04. And boy, I'd love to have a piece like that. But pieces like that, let's scroll down a little bit, they got some shopping here. Wow, there's an $8,000 piece. Crystals running through it. There's a little mineral looking piece for like 75. My piece might be better than that. I don't know. There's a straight little crystal piece there for 95. I'm sure that's really tiny. There's our mineral piece like I got, but a little bigger. So yeah, stuff's pretty rare. And the piece I got was mined by somebody we know in the community from a really cool place. It came from Tasmania. So let's switch this up right here. I'm going to show y'all something really cool. Boom. We got some Tasmanian Crockite on screen right there. Some lead chromate crystals. That's some of the rarest stuff in my collection right there. There we go. Check that out. I think it's pretty wild, pretty gnarly. Now, ore is, it's mined for the Yeah, the 8K one. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's mine for the lead and the chromium, but not many of the little pockets like this form, and the ones that do often get destroyed, and sometimes a pocket gets picked and something gets in circulation. I've heard a lot of stories about people that work at quarries and different things, and they're pretty strict about not picking things up at certain places. So that's not very cool. I don't think. I mean, it's just going to get thrown away or destroyed. But a lot of people have a lot of funny rules about stuff like that. I don't like it contrasted with the green. There we go. But I can flip this over. I'll show you the full stone. I'll show you. But it's got the micro. Now, if I flip it over, this side too has many crystals. It's kind of hard. The whole thing is kind of triangular shaped or prismatic almost. It's hard to get it under the microscope just right. That's why you saw a little piece of amethyst down there. It helps keep it tilted a little bit. PA, what's happening? We're talking about rocks over here. You like rocks? Rocks are cool. Everything comes from mineral mining one way or another. Just about. So I got this little scratcher here. We can look at it. I thought about thinking about what's going on with that mail call right there. And I do have a camera I can set up for this. All right. And then I can show off some other things too once this camera's set up. And we can move on to the other stuff. So, yeah, the microscope right now, that is the crocite from Tasmania, the lead chromate. It was the feature rock of the night. But we have a few things other here. We got. Let's go to the Logi camera and see what tack angles we got. All right. Plastic. I was cutting a piece of plastic, making some gasket to use with some shoe goo, mixing this kind of plastic with shoe goo to make. I'm just trying to fix stuff. I don't know. All right, what we got here? Reveal 3 7 symbols and tic-tac-toe rules. Okay. We got a 7, 8, 7, 3, 7, deuce. So we'll scratch the middle one because it don't matter. It's a 7. Now we're going for the diagonals. First diagonal, 5. Second diagonal, 9. Bonus doesn't look like it says pot of gold, but you have to get something better than the pot of gold. Okay, you got to get the double money symbol, same row of column down prize for the horseshoe, and you bonus there and you win prize shown, and that could have won $1. Got to get the horseshoe. Nope, winner. I scratched a couple of them. I don't have any winners to show for it. Oh, well, I got this camera up. Let's take a look at some other stones here. What's up, Brad? What's going down, man? Y'all have heard of labradorite? Maybe, yeah, with the flash and maybe some spectralite, which is just like some. See if I can get the flash on this one. It's a lot easier to see it in person. You have to get the angles 100% right with the camera, though, for some reason. Some of those are pretty good. A little smoky. A little smoky there. A little bundle of crystals here. A little bundle of crystals there. Solid good. The one with a little bit of purple. Has some purple to it. Can get it just right. I almost have to turn it away from the camera. It's got a pretty good flash to it, but I just can't get it to come through for some reason. Yeah, you can see a little bit of it there. You're not really getting the color of it. That's cool. Some little crystals. Little crystal lot. It's fun stuff. I got this thing. I'm always playing with my amethyst wand here. It's a lot of fun. Some of these little dark ones might be cool to look at under the microscope a little bit. They might have some features. You might find some anhydros or something like that because they're so small. Nobody's ever looked at them probably. There's a chance. We'll pick some of the small ones up. We'll throw them under the microscope and see what happens. We'll go back over and look at that crocite. Some light. Is that wet? Or is that? What's going on with that? Oh, that's wild. Huh. Because that stone is darker, it was creating more shadow around it, and I thought there was like some dirt on it or something. Okay, one more. No, go away. Here we go. So we go over here. Get that crocite back on the screen there. Boom. All right, we'll move this out. We'll get some of these. We'll back it up a little bit for these. Focalate. Some of these have some real nice terminations. My smoky one's pretty gnarly. It's nice double terminations, super clear ones. Some are a little smoky, some are a little gnarly. I like the ones with character too. Ones with internal fractures, like that one. Look at the catching that color and slinging it back. What's going on with that one? It's got some internal. Oh, let's get close and personal on this one. It's wild. Now, that one's showing a lot of color, even though it might not be the clearest one on the board with all its internal fracturing. It's lighting up a little different than the rest, ain't it? Yeah. Sometimes it ain't all about being perfect. So that one's more perfect, but it's kind of plain. It's a double twin though. That's kind of cool. Ah, wrong button. There we go. Back in the shack. About out of coffee. So we talked about some rocks. I got to show some stuff too. That crocite is one of the cool things from the collection. I break it out every couple of years and show it off. Got it. Yeah, in person. Okay, let's take a look. Here's what it looks like. And there's a lot of sparkle and crystal, but it looks kind of like a red ore or iron ore or a rusted. It looks like rusted slag a little bit when you look. Then you look at it a little better, and no, it's covered with crystals all over. And there's a really cool. Those we did in a video a while back. This backside. All right, I'll try to get the backside in. But I had a different microscope back then that would tilt down into it. So now I'm gonna have to try to tilt it up, prop it up on something. Maybe this. Yeah, that's gonna work. Let's get back over the microscope. Let's look at this crocite one more time. Bear with me here. We gotta get it in the frame. Oh yeah. There we go. Lead chromate. Very rare crystal. Haha. Yeah, those are the biggest crystals on the piece itself. It's on the backside in the cavity, running it through a little cavity, and there's the largest. They're not quite as big as they're the biggest crystals on the piece though, but they're kind of protected, and that's why they're still there. They're pretty fragile. That's why I'm pretty delicate with it. Don't bring it out often. You know, the crystals, lead's not known for its strength, but chrome is. So makes these toothpick structured crystals here. They're pretty delicate. Mr. Lodak, good evening. How you doing, man? We're talking rocks. We had some crystals and some. We got some crocite from Tasmania on the screen. Some lead chromate. Let's get that contrast back in. Yeah. So cool. It was only 20 minutes. What? I done did everything. I done did everything. There's only 20 minutes gone by. Dang. Well, we looked at the rocks pretty good. They were pretty nice. I did need to pan a bag out eventually, but I figured I gotta get a good one for Wednesday. I got a real good one for Wednesday over there. I'm looking forward to doing it. I didn't know I did it. I found out I did that unknown material in that bag I did the other night. So after that, I'm like, oh man, I might just need to sluice that much material. If it's going to be that difficult, it took me a good while to go through a small portion of that. So spinel. Yeah, it's ancient. Well, they get mad at me. I only even said it because I only correct them because I care. Because I thought he sounded kind of silly, and if anybody else was watching them, they probably thought he sounded silly too. The way he was saying that, I said, "What? What? And he said it a lot. Yeah, all the old ancient, royalty type stuff. All the red jewels are spinel and not rubies. They're not rubies and diamonds. It's topaz and stuff like that. They're only worth a lot because they're ancient and one of a kind and collectible and stuff. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good one. I don't have any in my collection because there's a few places where you can dig up some small chips and things like that. But I think you have to go out west, like Montana, that area, and there's some pockets in North America, and then way a bunch of them in Canada, I believe. But it's a European heavy thing. He's just reading. That's fine. I was enjoying I was listening. I had it on, but eventually had to say something. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some real hard words to pronounce in this word. And every now and then you even hear people call it Calcadony. I think Dan Hurd did that on purpose and did this whole thing just for attention, because there was this thing a few years ago where he was calling it Calcadony and somebody corrected him and he made a whole video about it. And I was like, sounds like fake news to me. I don't know. Yeah, small spinel down there in Georgia. Yeah. No, that's not. Yeah, that's Arkansas. But yeah, there's some down in Georgia too at Grays Mountain. Yeah, there's a few little pockets around, but to get anything large, it's pretty rare. I don't have any in my collection. One of these days, I'm gonna get some spinel. But I'd like to have some Libyan gas too, but I don't have any of that either. Yeah, I should have got some when it was a little cheaper. It's really going through the roof, along with anything that's kind of like super confined to one location. Anything like that is going through the roof. And if it comes from certain war torn areas, we can't get it no more. And who knows if you ever get it again. There's a lot of things that come out of there's a lot of land over there. Just gotta think about it. All those mountains and stuff. But there's still things coming out of Afghanistan and places like that. They work their way through the mountains. That they make it here, but they make their way to some ports and things. But it's coming up. This coming up winter is a good time for the rock shows coming around. So I hope to be getting out to some rock shows and showing some things. And I'd like to make it a priority this year to get back to Franklin. There's a big rock show every year in Franklin. It turns out that every time it comes through recently, it's the same weekend as something else. Like Freedom Fest or something like that. That's when it comes through. So I'm gonna try to go to the rock show this year. It's been a while, and I know I don't have a vendor's tag anymore, but I can still hit the satellite shows, and who knows who I'll run into up there either. And they're really good. They're really good to go and check it out. So much stuff to see, and you can pretty much buy anything, but you're not going to get any deals or be able to wheel and deal or do anything without a vendor tag. You got a vendor tag on, people are willing to work with you. And, it's all about numbers when it comes to buying rocks. If you're buying one, don't expect a deal. Now, if you're buying one big old thing that's a few $1,000s, you might be able to get something off of it. But you got to buy lots. Like, you got to buy, that's how you get a deal. You got to buy a bunch. I've seen bags of crystals, like blow your mind. It's like, dang, where'd they come out of the ground like that? Just dig it out of the ground and 5 pounds of crystals in your pan, just bam, bunch of just bags and bags and bags of perfect crystals, 50-pound bags. It's unreal. Only like opals. Bacon opal. Heard of bacon calcite, but I got a piece. Very cool. Bacon opal. Well, why are we here? We're here to look up stuff. Oh, looks more like some kind of petrified wood. Check it out. Natural bacon opal. Bacon opal from Utah. Candy stripe opal. That's pretty cool. Cabs up pretty nice. Look at that. Yeah. Highlight bacon opal bubble opal. $200 for that chunk on Etsy. See that? 15 for a small one. $40 for a big slab. There's a rough chunk for $18. Who knows if it's any good? You have to take a chance on it. Little handheld pieces, $12.50. Yeah, it's got some value to it. Cool. All right. That was neat. What's next? Bacon opal. Very cool. An hour away. That's pretty close. It's that time. Start getting that dry. Boy, it's been dry. Anybody had any rain? We ain't had nothing. We had a couple big storms, but surprisingly, the rivers are still flowing. I've been going out and doing a little prospecting from time to time. So, what's tomorrow? Rock the Vote Day. If you haven't voted or early voted, make sure you get out and vote. Day trip. That's right. Sometimes. I'm probably going to get out and getting out in the creek before I do my show on Wednesday night. I got a pretty awesome. I ordered that special 2-gram thick, buttery, chunky bag from Vendetta Prospecting the other day, and I was like, I gotta wait. So I'm waiting, and I do have a new bear prospecting bag as well, and a container, and that'll be for the week after that, I suppose. And that's what I'm sitting on right now. I got some other. I got a new chicken. I'm addicted to chicken. Got another chicken. So I'm a couple bags deep. I'm set on the shows for a little while. I'm looking for new vendors and stuff too. Got some new stuff this month. It'll be fun. Snow yesterday morning. Holy smokes. That's crazy talk. Oh man. I don't know about that. So let's just take a look real quick. I can pop it up on my phone. Boom, boom. Let's see what day one of gold and silver happened. What did it do? 27.41 for gold and 32.61 for silver. That's fine. 27. That's still that's pretty high. Hit the Haunted Ridge for some druzy. That sounds pretty cool. Hell yeah. Every now and then I get some crystals that pop out. And it's definitely patches. Like you be in some areas working and it's like you never see a crystal. But where I'm working right now, I'm getting so much chert. It sounds like I'm slinging glass out of my classifier, and in a lot of quartz and flat stones. And it seems like when you find flat stones, especially when they got laid in like this, but they're they're like skipping rocks. They're rounded. It's not like it's the bedrock busting out or anything. But that's one reason why I have this in here. Gotta do some work on this thing. One more. There we go. So this thing has been out in the field with me for the past few years, and it's been taking on little bits of mercury here and there. Just cause just like all my hand trowels, eventually they'll just break. That broke. I attempted to tighten it up in the field, so I don't know if I need to disassemble and replace everything, or just grab it with a good pair of pliers and see if I can tighten this a touch without disintegrating it. If it's too far, if it disintegrates, well, if I can tighten it and use the trip, I'm all about it. But if it disintegrates when I attempt to tighten it, I'm going to have to replace that nut. That's a strange nut, but I'm sure somebody's got a nut like that somewhere, wing nut for me, or I can use them. I probably got a nut here I can slide on there. Just put two, you put two and stuff, but it needs to be tightened up a touch. I was just, I took it apart and cleaned it. I had some stuff, some schmutz around, because if it starts to loosen up, when it starts to loosen up, it can get material in between, and that doesn't help the pressure either. So just need to get a good pair of pliers, which they're sitting right over here. Let's see. It might be overkill, but oh well. It moved. It finally broke free. All right, let's see if there's any pressure on that tube now, or if I need to turn it some more. All right, we got it. All right, I need that hot tour girl to come over here and give me some. When it gets wet, it's going to slide a lot easier. Where's MJ when you need her? Just a little touch more. WK Prospecting, hello. Oh, yeah, we were talking rocks, and then I started talking about prospecting, and then I started fixing my sucker tube. 1, 2, 3. Gave it 3 goes, and let's see if that works, because I started finding some pickers. Well, I've hit a hole, and how many pickers have I pulled out of that hole so far? That third one might have been too much. Now, if I got it wet, I feel like I might back it off one. That is, I'm going to take that light off. I keep digging around, ain't I? All right. All right. Since it's broke free, it should move easy now. Just a little less. All right. Is there one in the spray bottle? Yeah. Hang on, come off it a little bit too. All right, let's give it a mock pull. Now, this thing will wreck you if you misuse it on the day. If you're constantly overextending this thing full blast like that, and then you're like, you're wrecked. You just fucked up. You're gonna hurt the next day. I found that if you did, once you get it all set up and everything, if you do a calculated, and you have your bucket or whatever set nearby where you ain't got to do a stupid twisting or anything, go out of your way to set up a good spot where it can go straight in to wherever you're at, straight in or straight over, whatever. Might take the time to set it up. You get this thing right here, and one quick calculated burst, boom, like that. and then you come out. Now, once you get a little bit better, after you do that boom, you can start doing a slight draw as you pick up. It's just a slight draw. You kind of lock it in, you pull, and then that keeps everything in. Just that tiny bit of slight draw. But hopefully this will loosen up just a smidgen when I get up there and get running with it. But it's definitely got the suction now. It wasn't working good earlier. Hey, so we fixed that together. Cool. I'm going to have to start looking for a new, what's that look like, a 5/16 half-inch? What do you think? Oh, somewhere in there. Cold coffee, don't want it. So rocks rock. Rocks are fun. The world comes around. I got a new shot glass. Check this little bad boy out. Booyah, Terminal City. I was looking at a map the other day, and they had Thermal City on the road map like it was a small town. Kind of is, but it's a little taste. A little taste here. Yeah, mind your fingers. Keep them inside the cart at all times during the ride. Let's take a look at that Crockite again. Woo! That stuff is pretty. Lead chromate. Bam. Oh, yeah. 4-inch. Holy smokes. Now, I need a better handle on that one. If I use it for too long, it really starts to hurt the way it's set up. Your hands cramp up, and I've run into that problem a couple of days when I really overused it, used it a lot, and it'll get to you. Especially if you're out banging on bedrock. Digging is digging. That's a lie. Digging ain't digging. If you're out banging on bedrock or digging through a gravel bar, it's two different things. When you're digging off that bedrock, it hits back. It hits back when you're digging, and you're more sore. You're more sore on days when you're out hitting on bedrock and struggling to get material. You're definitely more sore. And those days where you find those gravel bar push-ups for the front end, it's like it's not the big gold, but the digging's easy, and you'll be able to run twice as many buckets, and you'll get maybe even more gold, but it'll all be dust. Sometimes you just you take that. You're like, yeah. I've been looking for some spots like that too, but I got more spots than I have time to check out right now still, and I have more spots discovered with gold that I haven't gone back and tore out proper or prospected. I've picked so many spots now. By the time I go back and check them, they've been poached. It's not poaching, of course, but I didn't get back to it in time. We got 10 awesome people in here on a Monday night. Monday Rocks. We have a pop-up live tonight. Wasn't planning on doing one. Just kind of, I realized that nobody else was, and I'm like, well, I got this mill here. Let's do it. Let's Just pop it up. People see what kind of banners we got. Everybody's talking about the squirrel. Everybody's ready for the voting tomorrow. And I'm sure after that, for the next, for a while, we'll be talking about that. And I'll have my show Wednesday. And hopefully we'll be in a better world by Wednesday. No, we'll be the same world, same place. Wednesday night, Bonanza Shack. Hopefully I'll have more gold by then, go out and get a little bit more of that wild caught. Where's that last days? I got one day set aside here. I want to show y'all. I want to show you what I got into. This ain't much. This is just going out and just doing a little bit one day, taking it easy. Not even getting that much done. Some fines in there too. No. I hit a patch. Well, for out here, I mean, just a little bit of gold. It ain't that big a deal. But I've been out there many days and I can't find no patch like that. Let's just put it that way. Oh, look how big it looks blurry. Let's zoom in. Oh. All right. Wait. Make it big. Popped in. Yeah. Pop it, pop it. You can see some little bit of debris in there, like little Galena chips maybe. Pinna. Careless whisper. Word up. Yeah, rock the vote. Yeah, I should have got out and did the early vote too. It would have been easy. But now I can go do it tomorrow. Get my sticker. I can't wait. But yeah, those are some pretty large little shapely pieces for wild caught creek gold for around here. That was 4 of them in there. I'm going to shake it down. There's some dust floating around. I wonder what those little red things are. Just dirty gold. Yep, there's 4. Nope, there's more for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 almost. Huh? Of the bigger gold that ain't just little bits. I was just seeing if anything stuck out in there. There might be a couple little rocks, a couple little dark bits, but some of them, those little dark bits, that's gold too. Not those little gray bits or anything. Or I even see a little part of a magnetite crystal in there, little tetrahedron. But little screen. There's 3 of them, diagonal running. I think those might be just dirty gold. Because we get dirty gold up there. I don't know. Not as much as the one I used to have. Remember back in the day, I had this little tabletop, but it was so strong that I couldn't even focus. I couldn't even show a coin. I could show the date of a coin full screen. That's how zoomed in this other little thing I had was. But I could get so close on the gold back then. It was crazy. This one I can back up and show a full coin and everything. There's so much of a range on it. I have no clue what that is. We're running probably at least 10, 15x right there, or 10x maybe. That little tabletop thing was serious though. It looked just like all the other dinky ones, but I ordered one that was had a ridiculous magnification on it. And I'd set it on top of like books, just so I could like try to show a penny, to have it that far away from the subject just to try to show more than just the date on the penny. I'm like, this thing is crazy. And I finally broke down and got this Jason E. Minor. What's up? Got the Moisue. There's all kinds of different ones out there. Tom Love and thing like that. But they're not too expensive. I've had it a couple seasons now. It's holding up. Everything's holding up pretty good so far. But not my part I got ordered. I finally got my part in so I can fix my dishwasher, and it was just didn't work. It's like, damn you, Amazon. And I didn't even order like the cheapest part. I tried to make sure I got the right one, and I got there, and it's like, this must be for a certain particular model because there's a gap in the gasket, and the gap in the gasket's causing me complete and total failure. And I'm like, well, this isn't good. Why is there a gap in the gasket there? This must be for a different model. It has some type of internal plastic ribbing where this gasket gap fits right in. But having a gap in the gasket, that's like having a hole in a boat. And that's about how my dishwasher leaked when I tried it. I was like, well, this is all wrong. So I got a bush fix on the old gasket, which I didn't throw away. I got a bush fix curing out on it so I can replace it and still have dishwasher until the new replacement comes in. And I ain't thinking about telling Amazon that piece didn't work and you gotta fix, you gotta take it back and get that money back. Send it back to them. Because and then when I started looking, it seems like there's a trend. And my theory is somebody out there is selling these gaskets. I'll sell you 1 million gaskets cheap. And somebody's buying these gaskets and they're trying to palm them off on Amazon. But they all take the picture a certain way where they curl that gasket up and take a picture where you can't see where the perspective, where you can't see if it's got that cut gap or not. And that seems like to be the big thing, is this gap in the gasket. And I don't know what model needs it. The gap, like you got a gap in the gasket. But it seems like there are 10 sellers out there trying to trick you into buying one. And I tried a couple other ones and they said, disclaimer, this is often returned. And then they recommend something from Amazon, and I checked that one out, and that one definitely had the gap. And I was like, what's up with these gaps? I don't know enough about dishwasher to understand why there's so many gapped gaskets. I didn't try to manipulate the gap. Am I supposed to slide it, overlap? Does it? I don't think it moves. Maybe it does. Maybe I can move it. I don't know. Oh man, it's winter time. We really can't go camping in the winter. Yeah. None of them say OEM. Floor mopper model. Yeah. Yeah. If it don't settle out quick, it'll be replaced. If after a few tries of trying to get this situated, because I've noticed a few other issues. It's kind of looking like somebody slammed the door with something in the door. Because not only is there a problem with the gasket being on the right side, the one I removed, it seems like the right side of the door is a little messed up, like somebody forced it closed with like a wooden spoon hanging out or something, and it was like it bent the door. I don't know. I'm not 100%. I don't have any proof on anything. I just can see the results of some tomfoolery, some fuckery going on. So I'm just trying to fix it. Have y'all seen the Hellraisers? I was thinking about getting me one. The Hellraiser cubes, they're getting cheap now. When I was younger, if you wanted to get one that worked, it was like several $100s. Now you can get one that kind of works for pretty cheap, less than 50. Who knows if it's really cool, just 3D printed crap. 3D print's cool for certain things, saving lives. That's for sure. OEM. Is that like a Walmart brand or something? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I ran it away and lost everybody. But that's all I had to say today. Dang, I ran my mouth for a good half hour. Good. Good. What's a Hellraiser cube? All right. Let's go down. Ask me more questions. We'll answer them all. We'll answer all the questions. Look, this is a Hellraiser cube. Working Le Chard's Lament configuration lock puzzle. It's like $15 from Walmart. Look at that. Amazon. See, it's a puzzle box. It's from the Hellraiser movies. And here's one. Working spring loaded. This one's $85. That's Etsy though. Here's a $80 one from Amazon. But this is what it did in the movies, where it opened up and split into a cross like that. But that's like a Rubik's cube. That's lame. That ain't it. All right. Now you see. See, it opens. So you can see there the configuration, the workings of it, how it opens and closes again. And yeah, if you do it wrong, freaking demons jump out and tear your face off. See? Warning: if you encounter any process of the using the products, please contact me at a time. Any sales will other problems you encounter. Related products. Ooh, crystal balls. Cool. Well, that was a neat little rabbit hole we went down. That was the Hellraiser thing. Yeah, they were badass. And the one everybody hates, I loved it. I went to see it at the theater. The one where they went back in like 17th century France, and it was like the timeline situation. I thought it was like a good recap. Yeah, Pinhead. Pinhead was the man. He was super scary. Okay. Anything else? We got a pretty awesome show coming up this Wednesdays, and we have the there's a lot of people right now are probably off watching Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. They just put one out. A lot of people watch that. Millions of people watch that. So you probably watch that in the corner. A lot of people watch that, and everybody's getting ready to go out and vote tomorrow if you haven't voted. I don't think there's any other things going on. Well, there's the meteor shower tonight. If you're somewhere where it's a clear sky, there is one of the peaks. There's a few meteor showers this month, like always, but I think tonight's considered one of the peaks of one of them. You know, September, October, November, that's when we have our best meteor showers in the fall. Protractor in the sky. That's a boomerang. That's a tactical protractor. Oh yeah, I see some shower out there. Yeah. There's I usually don't sign up for email newsletters anywhere, but there's one place I Need to sign back up again because I stopped getting them. Earth Sky. Earth Sky is a website you can go to, and if you got any questions about the sky or what's going on, you go there, and they even have like Tonight Sky. Boom, you hit that button, you find out anything that's going on, planets nearby, conjectures, comics, conjunctions, and everything. It tell you a little brief summary of everything that's going on. And if you're into it, that's the website you need to go to and sign up, and you get it on your phone, an email, and you can click it on a daily basis or whenever you want an update. And not a sponsor, but I like that website, Earth Sky. Only pans. Heck yeah. What's going on? We got HD Shovel Ed in the house. What's up, man? Doing good? Yeah, we had some wild gold up on the screen a minute ago. I lost my extra camera. They want $90 a month so I can show you 2 cameras. I'm like, I'm going to generate more income from this channel if I want to be able to do $90 a month. Just throw that away. Just so I can do the shows, $90. I complained to them, and they let me keep this level for a little while for cheaper. But it's only temporary. I was like, well, that gets me through the new year and on this right here. And I have all my intros and stuff I'd lose and everything. If I want to do a major change, I have more time to consider more options, because the other options I've pursued so far and checked out haven't been very fruitful. They've been good on certain things and bad on other things. That one, it's terrible for the pre and post show. It's no go. It does okay during the show, the quality, but they put all their efforts in that. The post show, the quality goes so far downhill. I can't even tolerate having a conversation because my lips don't match. No, the lips don't match. Everything drags. They throttle it when it's not going live. They pull it back, and they OBS and Zoom. No, I haven't. And that's a whole different situation there, because OBS is just that's an interface device, right? Like you set up everything you want to, because Zoom's limited. Zoom's limited what you can and cannot do. Like you don't have banners and all this fancy stuff. They don't have any of that stuff. It's just a quality, but streaming network. But you can have up to 100 people on the screen, which is ridiculous. That's good for schools for that. But I want to go down that rabbit hole. There's like a dead gnat. There's so many services out there now. You can look up top 10 and read a couple articles about top 10 streaming services, and most of them will list a few different ones out of it. So it's like you'll get 20 if you write them all down. OBS will allow numerous cameras and then Zoom to broadcast. Huh. And OBS is free, but I watched the video. I take the time to watch videos and read about stuff. They said the learning curve's a little high for the OBS, but the payoff's big. If you can, if you got the PC for it, pretty much is what they were saying, because you're kind of doing a couple different things. You kind of got the PC for it. That's interesting to know. She's in Washington. I don't know. Maybe a lot cuter up here if we had some MJ. Who else is streaming now? Charlie Kirk. I don't watch him usually. Who else is streaming? Over on Rumble. Past few days, that guy's been doing Mug Club's been doing a lot of stuff over there, and we'll just see what happens. The rig's in, so we'll see if we can overcome the saturation. We got to overcome. Built my PC at the first of the year. Nice. Yes, mine were slagging. I gotta refurb. I probably should disconnect everything and take it outside and take the cover off and blow it out. And that's the one thing that people don't do enough to save. But I have quit smoking, and we're 4 months today. Woohoo! and starting to get the smell out of everything. Everything smells better. Not piles of ashes and dirty ashes everywhere. Things are not getting dirty so fast. You know, things don't stink so bad. My shop, my car, my room, nothing stinks. I was a bad smoker. I just smoked all the time. Smoked everywhere. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was hard. Now, I'll tell you what, when I first made that disconnect, I waited till like I had like, I was, you know, kind of had to, like, had some dental work. And during that time, and just, patches and gum and all that, just overdosing pretty much to break it, because I've tried to quit so many times and I just couldn't, you know. So I just like, well, here's the plan. I'm going to saturate it, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. And there we go, and just stuck with it. Best thing you ever did for myself. As in, for the call, saving a little bit of money. I'm saving a lot of money just that right there. I was like, well, it's made the last few months a lot easier. Every time I turn around, it's like, come on, it's the way I mean, it's getting like 10, $15 every day. Thrown away. Poof. Yeah, that's expensive. When it starts getting like that, yeah. How much gold you can buy with that? How much gold would you buy with that, What you up to, Chris? Brad? HD? Man, from HD in a while. Come up and tell me about it. $6,000 a year. Holy smokes. Yeah. If I did the calculations, I'd probably be mad. But you're up there, where the cigarettes are in kind of crazy price, insane, kind of real high. Up north, they're pretty high. I remember I was up there. It was 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, and I ran out one day, and I went somewhere to buy a pack of cigarettes, and this was 2002. Yep, this is 2002, and I would have been. I could see I could see water. I don't know if it was ocean or river, and I was at this like jinky little dock. All of a sudden, there was like the store. I was like in Massachusetts, and it was like 14.50 you wanted for a pack of cigarettes. And truthfully, I can't tell you if I bought it or not. I can't remember. I don't know if I was appalled by the price and just I can't remember if I paid it and was mad about it, or just the price was just so shocking I never forgot. And just like I was like, well, I'll just buy a pack of gum and just deal with it. Yeah, and that was a long time ago, and that was a weird location price. Like, you ain't gonna find another pack of cigarettes for 7 miles in any direction. They're 14.50 here. I don't know. It was like ridiculous, ridiculous. Yeah, they got to where I hadn't bought a pack in a few months, but um, I remember 20 would get me three, and then 20 wouldn't get me three. And that's some of my last experiences. And they got to where 20 they would want another three, another dollar, another $2, then another $3. And I was like, what's going on? And I was like, no, that's getting ridiculous. I'm done. I'm out. Yep. Yeah, I used to buy cartons back when they were less than $50. Back when they were 20. Oh man, when I started buying cigarettes, if there wasn't a grown up in the store, I could buy out of the discount bin at the local country store. If one of the they would sell it to me if it wasn't a grown up with me, and it was like $1.25 a pack. But this ain't nothing that you ever heard of pack. Like the most generic stuff. Like even back then, it's like people were like, "What the hell is this?" I've never heard of this before. Said the browser has blocked me. Damn, $3. Yeah, I remember cartons. And I guess they were right about Joe Camel and trapping the kids because I was a camel kid. You know, show me your shiny. Well, all right, hold on. I got something for you here. How about a little bam? How about a little of that? A little bit of that action. How about some fresh caught Carolina nuggets? Mary. Oh, I don't know. He's called in before. Holy smokes, yeah, them were strong. Even when I was a full blown smoker, a Lucky Strike non filter was like a different thing up. But you know, those American Spirits, that's a high class. Those high class cigarettes are like, even over here, they're like $10, $12 a pack. Some high stuff. That's nasty. Ooh, yeah. And one of these days, we'll get Carson over here in the URE one of these days out there digging. I'm sure he'd enjoy it. Snap, crackle, pop. Well, I guess I ran out of words. It's great to see you all in here. Let's tap this gold back. There's a lot of stragglers over there in the corner. Just tap it all together. And then loosen it up a bit. Well, that thing rolls around. Is that red thing, whatever it is, rolls around like it's a BB. Now we got it all together a little better. There we go. That red thing on the bottom, it just zips around. Yep. Get that 4-pack of Pall Malls in your MRE, right? Or 5, or Camels, or whatever they had in them. Old man was telling me about them. We watched the video together of him opening up one of the MREs that he used to eat, and he's like, "Oh man." And the guy opened up a pack and it had 5 cigarettes in it, and Dad was mad. He's like, "What? Mine only have 4. That's bullshit." Welcome to the Bonanza Shack.
Oh, keep tapping that thing, dude. Real slow, like. Yeah, keep tapping.
Taparoo.
Yeah. About to have a goldgasm. What? This is a fan.
Jack Daniels Chaser.
Real slow, like. Yeah. I want to see it real slow, like. Where's all the rocks, dude?
We had a rock show. It was wild, man. It was a lot of fun.
Did I miss it?
It was like an hour ago.
Were they auctioning and stuff, or were you auctioning?
No,
Dude?
It was just talking shit. We had a rock of the night. We had a piece of crocite leg chromate from Tasmania. Was the stone of the night. It was pretty cool. Really rare stuff.
Sounds yummy.
You got to see it though. You got to see the leg chromate.
Yeah, it looks like a piece of coal, to be honest. But
It does look goldish. Oh man, did you kick today's ass?
did I?
Yeah.
I did up until 1 o'clock. I
Uh-oh.
ran my mouth a little bit, and then I paid.
Oh no.
I made it through though.
You didn't celebrate before you crossed the finish line, did you?
Oh, I did, dude.
Ah. No little fat
tripped.
cake running by.
Tripped and fell flat on my face. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at those.
Yeah, those are lead chromate crystals.
Hey.
Some different type stuff there. It's a pretty rare crystal. Even one like that size and that condition, you know, it's got some good value to it because it's such rare stuff. It's one of the cool things in my collection I like. I got that from Tazzy T. If you haven't checked out Tazzy T, go check out Tazzy T's channel. He's down in Tasmania, just tearing it up, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He built a little mini boat one time. It was awesome.
That's right.
Thing was dangerous. It's like a tiny jet boat. So dangerous. Y'all remember when the Parker got the little mini jet boat? They come back. It's so bad. Why'd you let us do that? It was so bad. There was blood everywhere. Yeah, they got hurt out there racing around those little jet boats. Parker's boys. I don't think it was Parker that got hurt, wasn't it, or the other guy? The other guy. The guy with the thing on his neck. Buffalo. See if it pops in. I think he's having a little trouble. Oh, I got you. Popped in. Chris Roberts.
That's what's up, dude. What's up, Chris?
What's happening, brother?
What's up, Chris?
What's happening? Yeah,
good to see you guys.
Heck yeah, how's life?
You too, bro. Not too bad, man. You know, I want to show you guys something. You guys mind if I share?
I want to see what you're sharing.
Let's see what I got over here.
Let's see it, bro.
All right, I'll set you down for a minute. I'm opening these up here.
Some sticky.
Yeah, dude. Sticky.
Yeah, this stuff I'm going to show Carson.
How do I turn this camera around, I reckon?
It's kind of tricky. You got to push a few buttons. It's under settings.
How about if I put it this way?
And then you
guys see those?
Settings, camera, and then I give you the option.
Yeah, he just turned the camera around. What was that? What were we looking at?
We got
What do you got? Oh, check. What is that? Fluorite? What is that? We're looking at vitrine.
That is. Look at it. It's got a green quartz.
Oh, green quartz. Awesome.
Got another one.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Love those crystals.
Got big old amethyst.
Oh, check out that, Amy. Dang.
Yeah. Where'd you get those?
They're huge.
Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then got a couple of these bad Johnnies there.
Oh, Sodalite. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's one of them. And here's the other one.
Oh, I love that blue with the white lightning streaking through it. That's gorgeous.
So the lady wanted $10 a piece. I said, how much for the lot? I said $40 for the lot. She said, give me 35. I said, sold.
Wow. Yeah. Definitely.
But they came with this leather stuff. It tells you, how the rocks and shit are supposed to react with you and whatnot.
Oh, you got the woo-woo instructions?
Yeah. Well, no, it just says, what it is, and then like how it's supposed to be good for you or something, like the
Yeah.
chakras and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
the woo-woo instructions.
Yeah.
Charge it in the moonlight. I mean, it might be real, it might not. I'm gonna laugh.
Right.
Even if it was real, I'd still laugh at it.
I still laugh at it, dude. I'm with you on that.
I just thought they were cool. I was like, yeah, I'll pick them up, man.
I love it.
Why not, right?
I picked up this little smoky.
Yeah.
smoky
Sorry if
cluster.
that offends anyone about the laughing at the chakra, but yeah.
I don't know if
This
my
one-
chakra could be aligned.
This one, yeah, this one grounds you. And I'm like, I'll ground you. You might not like it. Might tingle a little bit more than you expect it. You know what I mean?
Might buzz a little bit. Huh?
Might buzz a little bit, yeah. Might smell like
Mm.
burning you, but
This looks better in person than the camera can do it for some reason.
I like that one.
you'll go away feeling different, though.
Oh, and then I got the package in. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Love the bag.
double down.
Woo-hoo.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Is that your second trick or treat bag this year?
First. I
Oh,
believe.
okay. I thought you got one already. Oh, you got the thing the week before. Oh, that's right. Let's see if this will come in, because this one little rock here is just really cool. I doubt I'll be able to get this one. I'm going to try it on the rotator. See if the rotator will pick it up. Let me slow it down for one. Focalate for two.
Dude, I got
Ooh, the colors.
firing on all the fucking cylinders today.
But this one's got a really neat flash to it. It's fairly segmented. If I can get it to flash, it's very streaky. Awesome if it would just flash for you, though. I'm going to have to tilt it. I can almost see it from here. Yeah, I'm going to have to tilt it. All right, kill this rotator. Oh, there we go. These lights. Oh, there it is.
Uh-huh.
See that real bright pink purple come out of it? Just bam.
Yeah. What is that?
That's nice.
Like spectralite, labradorite. There we go. That's a real bright pink flash out of that. It's a pretty good piece. And it's all the way across like that. It's not bad. Not bad.
I gave
Nice
some
color.
labradorite to, I think, well, I like anyone who, those painter jars that I sold, or however you got it, ended up with labradorite in it. And
I should have.
someone was asking me if they're like, "Is this gold ore? Do I crush this?" You can. Well, how
This
much
one,
gold you're gonna find?
this one here is a little unique, whereas in it's a double flash stone, as in one side is one color and the other side's a different color. You don't see much of that.
I
This
like
side
labradorite a lot. I think it's a
has got
badass stone.
a gold silver flash on it. If I can get it to Nope, did I crash?
It's a nice stone.
Crash. Well, this side, can I back up anymore? It's a large stone. It does have a silver gold flash on this side that's pretty strong. Silver gold. See, there you go. Silver gold flash. Then you flip the stone over and you see the purple popping out already.
Yeah.
And it's purple on this side. Silver gold on one side and purple on the other side. I'm like, well, that's pretty unique. It's pretty cool. Seems like that flash is under the surface a touch. Like I could split
Gonna
the
pick up an ancient stone one day and start melting everything around you.
This is the best one. You see that color coming out already. Look at that.
Yeah. That's strong, dude.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for this stuff that flashes. Labradorite, spectralite, moonstones, sunstones, opals. That's strong. It's got the purple, blue, orange. The purple blue is the rare. I mean, the purple's hard to get. If it's got the purple and red in it, that's what they pretty much call spectralite. But it's the only difference between labradorite and spectralite is where it's mined and the quality of the stone. And the where it's mined part don't seem to be as much of a deal now as in for the quality of the stone. Because if you're getting stuff with the crazy streaks and lines and colors and the bright oranges and purples and reds and blues, the real bright contrasting stuff that's just another grade up. Yeah, that's what they call it, spectralite. And you see one of those mining shows where they come across a bag of spectralite and supposedly it was worth $2,500, and you're like, I wouldn't give them $250 for that bag of spectralite. What are they talking about? They just making shit up on these TV shows, I swear. Acting like it's something fancy, but it's just feldspar. It's feldspar, guys. Crazy.
Yeah, I guess there's a place not too far away where you can hunt some stuff.
Oh man,
Here, fossils and amethysts and all kinds of good stuff.
Dude, my buddy down in Florida, he found like, I don't know, 300-400 freaking shark's teeth. Intentionally going down to the beach and hunting them. I'm like, that many shark's teeth just laying around on the beach? I guess so. Pretty cool though.
Everything washes up after a nice old storm, huh?
Yeah.
so I got to go to Finger Lakes for about 2 weeks when I was young. And exploring around there, there was a couple of these panels that went off into, because let me just describe where I went. There's a dirt road running alongside a large lake that's about 2 miles wide, maybe wider, and all the houses are like built on the water or off the water on the one side. To the left side, on the other side, it's just a wall of going up like this, going away. So as you got a road, and it comes up, and there might be a house, and the house is all the way down. It's one road, and that's where I went for a few weeks there at the Finger Lakes in New York. Found a chasm that we were traveling up this chasm, and we could get up and get on top of the land and get and explore and have fun way up there on kind of this top of a mountain kind of. Well, the chasm was kind of I'll post it again. The chasm was kind of dangerous. We got hurt a few times crawling up in there because it was different. It was dark. It was like a dinosaur movie. It was like dark, wet. Everything was gray, dark, slimy, slick, and the stuff would fall apart up under your feet like shell. And then we started finding fossils in the shell when they started popping apart in our feet. Then we started popping it apart on purpose, looking for fossils. Because when you pop something open, you start seeing leaves, and then you see little fish, and then you see other things. I had about a 30, 40-pound box because they said I had to make them smaller. So I chipped off all the extra I could. I had a 30, 40-pound box, and my stupid stepmother set it out of the car and didn't come back. And it was the kickstart. It would have been the kickstart of my young rock collection. You know, I wasn't even 8 years old. And it was such a good stuff like that. Threw my chain, threw away my comic books. It was the worst.
One of my granddaughters, she loves rocks, man. She's always picking up rocks, putting them in her pocket.
But yeah, so
That's
up there in
what's
New
up.
York, there are some pockets like that, and then there's a Herkimer. And I've heard about some. What's the other thing that you can find? In the up more north, I'm thinking spessartine garnet and some other things like that.
Yeah, I think it's amethyst, garnet, and something else.
Up there towards the mountain, you go up way north in some more mountainous areas, north and west a little bit. There's some other minerals popping out there.
I don't travel too far anymore.
What's going on, Mikey V?
Hey there. What up,
What's up,
Mikey?
Wild Mike?
Dude, that's the biggest damn Vendetta stick I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Break up my Benzo gold flag. Hang it up back there.
You trying to compete with the Secret Creek, dude?
Secret Creek's got that bucket sticker. I was gonna order some bucket stickers, but they're gonna be like,
Dude, this sticker right here would eat a bucket, dude.
yeah, that's a bucket sticker. That's what I was gonna try to order some of those. But to get the good hard good vinyl, it's gonna be expensive.
I have not seen one that big yet.
Bruh. I'm trying to find some real estate to stick this thing. I'm like, how am I gonna put that, bro?
This stone is special though. 2 colors.
Put that on the back of your car.
Yeah. What you know about them heavy pans, Mikey?
Brad's back.
Right on the tank of the motorcycle.
Yeah. Or just cut a couple holes in it and wear it as a Halloween mask. Just put it over my face. You know?
Hold down.
I can run it. We busting out there, dude.
I don't know. It's a rock show. We're talking about rocks. Got some rocks, Mikey?
Ooh, look at that.
I know you got some rocks.
Are you trying to hold some letters up there,
I can
Mikey?
barely hear you, Mike.
I say this for $45.
It's a steal.
What is it? It's a bag. It's a 1 gram. Dude, your
It's all
graphic is not having it, dude.
something 1 gram. Dolores chlorine.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Dolores chlorine.
I was trying so hard, dude. There's too much effort in that.
Ooh, there we go. There's a rock for you.
I feel like I'm watching What You Want by Beastie Boys, dude. Rose, dealer's choice. Ah,
Oh,
yes.
nice. Yeah, she was the big winner.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I did get everything shipped out today. I didn't get the international thing sent out. If Brad Welch is here, there he is. Because you did win a prize a couple weeks ago. We were being cheeky about it. I just couldn't get any international stamps for a while. But you want to see your prize? I got it over here. I just got the stamps in.
Rose asked me for your phone number, Mikey, and I think I gave her your 1-800 number, the one that's charged by the minute.
Got a
So sorry
picker
about
over here. We got to get that shipped down to Brad Welch.
That's gonna change the ROI, bro.
that. It's gonna say 1 gram minus 3 minutes. That's strong.
3-minute charge.
Yeah. It's gonna change the ROI, bro. For sure.
What is that? Oh, that's some crazy opal.
Oh, what you got there? I can't even pronounce how they call it. Or what
Rutilated quartz. A little rutilated. It's more of the
Citrine
gold.
or
That's quartz,
oh,
but it's
I got something similar to that, but it ain't quartz, dude. And what it is, I don't know. It's a trip. You know, if I recall correctly, I got this out of a Joey Brown bag.
really.
Where Joey Brown sent me a pay dirt. He sent me a couple of pay dirts for my birthdays back in the day, and they were beast pay dirts, I will say. But let me see if this will come in. And I always thought this thing was super cool. But yeah, you can see spikes in it. I kept it because I was like, dude, what the hell is that, Joey? And he didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's tourmalated.
And you see the colors that kind of pop through the stone as well. And it's got that like different color by light, you know, depending on the way you hit it with light. It splits light differently. It's really trippy ass stone, man.
Cool.
See the two different like layers in there too.
Oh yeah.
Trippy ass stone, super cool. But I don't got any rutilated quartz. I got that. I kept that stone.
Anybody like it when it turns red like that?
Yes. On the opal. Yes, I do. Man, I purchased 2 opal deals here in the last month that were very unsatisfactory.
Oh, they sent you punch.
That's the name of the game. They're horrible, dude. Like I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I got me a baggie full of opals.
I like opals, man, and every now and then I get the opal itch, and I'll go out and I'll buy a good one, and I'll buy a cheap one, or I'll buy a group of them, and it's so hit or miss on opals.
dude, that one I sent you probably like over a year ago, on Amazon. That was some good stuff, but that is not opal. That is potch.
Huh?
That is potch.
Dude, this right here flashes and goes nuts once it goes underwater.
Yeah, Ethiopian equal.
Yeah. You're talking about this, Mikey. The boulder?
Hold on.
Oh man, you got some boulder opal?
That looks decent. It's
This
so
is
hard
what-
to show it off on camera though.
It is, but this is what you sent me, brother.
Is that? Oh, that stuff's nice.
Dude, this right here, you hit that with some water,
Got
And
some
this little
seams.
spiral just lights up like a million little lights inside of it. It's so
Spiral?
sick, dude.
That's Australian boulder opal.
Yeah, this is the boulder opal you
Oh,
sent me,
my
bro.
goodness.
What'd you think? I'd just part with it, bro?
Fuck, I wouldn't.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell
Hell
no.
no. To the hell no.
I had this in the
To the hell.
that I showed off in the orbs where it was spinning, you know? And it was sick, dude. This thing was going off. But so many of the opals, they just weren't clean enough, the rocks. So then the orbs are like, you can see the orbs after a while, but they were getting funky. Where I was like, oh no.
Have you hit
I mean,
that with a UV light yet?
These opals?
Yeah.
That was some
Serious?
type of,
Yes.
that's
Oh
some
yeah.
type of opal right there.
That's why they call them the black lighters, because they use UV light to find the seams.
Yep. The punch, the white.
Yeah, you got some red fire opal right there, Ethiopian Wello opal.
Yeah, I got a big one over here.
Willow.
Wello.
Oh, this is that Mexican.
Oh, is it Mexican fire opal?
Yeah, no, that was the red stuff. This was yeah, this might be fire opal too, but this is kind of like, see, it's white, but it's in the rock too.
It's like a matrix.
They do a little something for me, but they're
That's
not
pretty.
doing a whole lot. This thing dances in the black light.
I'm putting the opals of it.
The cameras don't do it any justice, man.
They
Here's-
just don't.
There's my only boulder opal.
There,
It's
you got a that's a what is that right there?
You know what
Uberlite
it
in
is.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. Look at that.
Those things light up like a fire.
Some of them are actually lighting up on the camera.
Yeah.
Those are pretty nice opals, Benzo.
Thanks. They're just little triplets.
That is one expensive addiction that I had to give up. Is the opals, man. They're so expensive for good ones.
See, they
Yeah, they are.
slabbed these out of the DJs here. See how thin it really is?
Yeah, the triplets. They layered them up.
They slabbed that out of the boulders.
Yep.
And MJ, welcome to the Banana Shack.
This thing's
Rock
pretty hard right here, dude.
Benzo.
These things are sick right here.
Yeah, you gotta like sand that shit off the top, dude. You'll expose so much nice shiny.
No, I know. I don't want to mess with it at the moment, but
Get
yes.
to work.
Stop it, bro. Get to work.
Get to work.
A nice little question, okay?
You got a little collection of opal there?
Yeah.
Look at all that opal. She's got a pile of opal.
Miscellaneous. I got
A
a
whole bunch of them.
miscellaneous stash of opal floating in here.
Red, blues, greens.
Here's
See
one.
plastic in there.
Here's one of my favorite ones right here. Of course, the
Nice
light's
opal.
just not going to do it justice, but won't get it to bling. No bling.
That thing is huge. My
Dude,
God.
what the heck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
What is that, Mike? You building something? This one goes off pretty good too.
Black
Of
widow.
course, I'm
huh?
not even gonna try. This light just doesn't even work.
I got a decent piece of sunstone here. See if I can get the
Dude.
light.
Have you guys ever seen a unicorn stone under a black light?
What's a unicorn stone?
You want to know?
Does it glow?
It goes nuts.
Really?
Nuts. It turns blue and pink and purple, and you're like, oh my. Oh,
Is it a type of fluorite?
I don't know what it is, bro.
I think
I
it
just
is
know that
fluorite.
this is it.
Let me blow you up. Boom, boom, boom.
So
Huh.
you can almost see the hints of blue that are in it too.
Yeah, I see the blue. I see the pink. I see the
This
white.
thing goes nuts in a
It looks
black
like
light.
a phone.
Are you gonna show us?
If it'll show, I mean, I don't think it'll really show, but I'll try.
Never heard of this.
It's like lightning going through it.
Yeah, it's,
Possibly.
Doesn't do it
You can
justice.
see it flash, dude, but it's like trying to filter it out.
yeah. It's
Going
That's
nuts.
call
Really
that
hits under a
system.
black light. When I didn't know it did, and I had it on my shelf, and then I hit some other stones with a black light, and I was like, "What is that?" It's like it's the unicorn stone. It goes crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
We got an update here. Do you have Nikki on Facebook with the new breed opals? They have some decent deals. She's done in Australia. She was in the chat just the other night here. She says live auction is probably going on right now. They started about an hour ago. So Nikki B over on Facebook auctioning off opals down in Australia. Check it out if you want, or hang out here with us. Either way. MJ, it's good to see you. Did you have
Enzo?
a too? I was
Yeah,
all
good to see you.
Garfield today.
What's that?
I was all Garfield today. It was Monday. It was like,
Yeah. Fucking Monday for sure.
Oh, it was damn. Yes, it was. It was a Monday.
oh, look at that flash in that sunstone. It's hard to find sunstone with good flash these days. It is so rare. You try to buy sunstone, they just sell you orange feldspar, no flash to it whatsoever. It's getting rare. That one's on the chopping block to get polished up for sure.
Hey, speaking of, you were showing here. I'll try to show this off, dude, if it will, just for giggles. Since you were showing off the labradorite.
Yeah.
I made one of those jars, but with labradorite.
Oh, raw. Check it out.
I'll put light really far back to see if it'll get them to pop, but
There's a bunch of little cut stones on the slope there.
of course it won't, dude.
Oh, now you can see the bottom one. Turn it 180, Carson.
You're able to get something on it?
The bottom one, turn it 180. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Right there.
There
Right there.
it is.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
The bottom one, though. The very bottom one, too.
Bling.
Yeah, right there, right there, right there.
Oh, yeah. Nice color.
Yes, sir.
The suspension in the fluid is addicting as hell. It is. It's pretty cool though. Fluid suspension. Someone put me through to the test on fluid suspension not too long ago.
So if I send you some of those like little pewter miners,
But I'll do it, bro. I mean, send me the email. Don't think I won't try. Don't think I won't try.
there's a big old chunk of rubellite here.
I'm not gonna name names because I like said individual, but someone asked me to make them something, and I was like, and they're like, oh, and make it like this and then like this, and I'm like, all right,
Hey.
well, I mean, it's gonna cost because of this, that, and the other, and they're like, yeah, let's do it, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I ordered all the stuff in, I got it all sitting over here, and I never heard from them again, and I'm like,
Hey, so speaking of fluid suspension requests, someone requested something that ended up fluid suspended, but they requested in hard rock suspension, so couldn't be me.
yeah, you know what, I did recall. Well,
Eh,
I don't know. I have a picture of some request that I can always go back and reevaluate.
might have a Cali green in the mention.
That's the natural color right there. That
Well,
stone.
I can tell you that it doesn't matter if it leaves my garage, dude. It's Cali green. So
True.
yeah, that's just
Especially if the lips were on the bottle drinking the fluids.
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Is that fluorite?
That's a rubellite.
Ruby.
Like that.
It's tourmaline.
So like a,
Tourmaline, that's
a
what I was
ruby
thinking.
and an
Sure.
emerald are the only difference is the color.
No, they're completely different.
They come from the same rock though. They're
No,
Ruby
you're
and
thinking of sapphire. Ruby and sapphire.
Sapphire.
come
Oh,
from the
okay,
same
okay,
root.
okay. My bad, my bad.
Emeralds are soft, and it's
Okay.
but this is tourmaline. But the red, the stuff that's this color, they call it rubellite.
I think they're corundum. I think is what you're talking about, Mikey. Ruby
Mhm.
and sapphire are both out of corundum.
And that depends on the that has the Mohs scale hardness, which makes them the same category but different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It has to do
Okay.
with like which one was and or wasn't influenced by aluminum.
they're all aluminum oxide.
Yeah.
But the only ones they call rubies are just the really pretty reddish ones. If it's pink,
Oh,
white, green, it's called a sapphire. If it's the red, it's ruby. It's the only difference is color.
I think the
Mhm.
aluminum oxide influences the way that they crystal, and certain ones crystal in a certain way where they'll reflect red, where the other ones.
There's other there's
Right? I don't fucking know.
It has to do with the pressure too during the formation of it, I believe.
trace minerals adjust the colors a little bit, like rutil, chromium,
Cobalt.
things like that. Yeah, from blue to red to, because it's crazy that you have those fuchsite pieces, which are kyanite with the sapphire around through it. Because if you look at the molecular structures on those, it was all just a big aluminum oxide soup, and there was only little
Traces.
there was only little clean places where there wasn't any was it iron? There's only one difference between kyanite and ruby. There's only one little thing different. And so it's weird to find masses of kyanite with little bits of ruby in them. So the little bits of ruby are the clean sections that didn't have the influence of the iron.
Mm.
So it's kind of neat.
Yeah, I was
There you go.
watching. I was watching. There's like this Vice episode when they were in Afghanistan doing some mining of those minerals. It was really cool watching them do that. But damn,
There you go, Mikey. Ruby, sapphire.
where's my ring, dog?
Where's your ring? There's only one
Those are
ring to
pretty.
rule them all.
That's right.
Got some nice rubies and sapphires.
My nicest ones are synthetic.
Got that one.
How many people are watching your show, Benzo?
Niner. I see a big niner up there.
We're live.
9 or
Yeah.
9?
I'm just
So we're
kidding.
live.
Yeah, we're live.
I'm just
Benzo
kidding.
puts his pants back on.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Right. Called living the dream.
I think this hunk of silver is pretty cool.
Is that Labradorite right there, Benzo?
This is I'm trying to get the lighting just right. It's a blue star sapphire synthetic.
Sapphires, yeah.
Those are dope.
Yeah, they'd be
Those are
like
sweet.
10 grand a piece if they weren't synthetic.
What is that person?
Get the star out of them
Me
perfect.
and M
It's like
found that one.
It looks like an egg with the egg yolk,
Right?
petrified egg.
Perfect stars.
So me and M have found. Well, Seth has found a lot of tourmaline with me too. Actually, Seth is all about it,
Good.
but Emily,
That's pink.
Emily and I found this one. Look at this here,
That's pink and yellow.
31?
Wow.
watermelon.
That's thick.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
That's
only
what she
half
said,
of it.
Benzo.
Yeah, it was.
It's only half of it, and it's not all super crystally like some of the other ones. But this is like only watermelon we ever found. Sick.
Like that. Spring.
You're in tourmaline land where you live, Carson.
Oh, dude, there's so much term. You know where you could find. So where I found
Fuck.
tourmaline, and people don't know it, and which is quite amazing. And you know what's funny is I found where the start of the hunt is in some of these places. Like I've always wondered how, rather than trying to find it loose on the surface, like actually where it's in the ground and coming out, the trip is where you find the selenite. So like this stuff right here that Jenny and I go hunting, it's sweet. You know, and what's funnier even yet is because of the way that I used to hunt this stuff when I was a kid. This is like, in my opinion, some of the coolest stuff.
Really washing the blue out, ain't it? There you go.
But look at that stuff. Mikey, have I ever given you any of this stuff, dude?
Let me get me a gypsum
Selenite?
radar from Carson Prospecting. That'd be fun.
Mm-mm. I don't think so. It looks like mica almost, like really clear mica.
It's gypsum, dude. It's selenite.
Oh, okay. No, that's dope. That's very pure.
Before it got rare, you could find it in the pet shops, like big slabs of it for cheap. You might still find it in the pet shop still, but it ain't cheap. It's like $15 for a little slab. You're like, what? This was a
What do
buck.
they give it to the pets for?
You know, crazy.
I don't know.
Seems
From the
pretty
crawl on, so, you know, they're like rocks for the crawl on and stuff. That it's, instead of just a brown rock, it's a pretty rock. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So Jenny has to pick them all up when I have to go find these things with her. But she whatever, she'll find her fair share. And when I'm looking for them with her, like these things have some really cool, like oil iridescence and stuff inside of them. But I'll always walk with her, and if I see one, I'll stop and I'll look, and she like runs over like, and then she finds it. What you got there, Benzo?
Can anybody tell me?
That's
Okay.
a amethyst I saw.
Yeah, but this
Fluorite.
much rare. Like
Benzoite.
It's like,
you are getting a slight pink out of it. Yeah, that's right.
Is that a Herkimer?
I think it's spodumene. Let's put it that way. What you know about spodumines?
I
Nada.
don't know nothing about spodumene.
Well,
Nothing, but I'm
spodumines
listening.
include morganite, kunzite, hiddenite. Those are spodumines. And that's a spodumene.
What do you know about that selenite right there, dude? Why?
That's fire.
It is, dude. Love this stuff. Anyways, Jenny helped me find this whole jar's worth not too long ago. What the heck he has that? I get to go hiking with Jenny, finding gemstones, and I come back with jars of it. She takes hers and riddles the floor of our house with it. Rocks all over the damn place, dude. I got so many stones laying on the floor and in drawers and in the kitchen. And you're like, Jenny.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
All right, let's go learn about spodumene real quick.
Spot, let's do it.
it sounds like a dirty word.
Chlorophyll, more like borophyll.
Spodumene is a pyroxene mineral consisting of lithium aluminum in silicate. So check it out. It's a commercially important source of lithium and occurs a colorless yellowish purplish or a lilac kunzite or yellowish greenish or emerald green prismatic crystal off of great size hiddenite. Spodumene colors green, pink, purple, blue, yellow, white, orange, gray, and brown. It has got a hardness of 6.5 to 7. It is vitreous, and it's got a perfect prismatic. So we got lithium, kunzite, hiddenite, diopside. They're not talking about morganite. Spodumene mineral data. Talking about kunzite and hiddenite. The kunzite is usually the pink, and the hiddenite is usually the green. But it's all being destroyed. So, because this lithium mining is really tearing up the spodumene. And if you're sitting on a spodumene deposit, you're probably going to be rich before long. And I'll tell you, you want a secret? They got spodumene crystals in Montana the size of train cars.
Really?
They don't want you to know.
Montucky.
They
I
don't want you to
saw a beer vending truck the other day called Montucky. Made me smile. Dude, that's huge. Size of train cars. This thing
What
will
is
not
that?
come in, will it?
What is that? Yeah, you can see it.
What is that?
Is that another opal?
No. Fire agate.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's
Super.
like a perfect rainbow.
Nice.
And it just will not come in.
You can see it.
Good trip.
G-Man got his package.
Can't see the blue. Can't see the blues in it. You can see everything else though.
It's got one strip of blue and one strip of green, like in the middle. They're separated, which is a trip.
Little guy.
This thing's sweet.
But he's about perfect though.
Yeah, he is. Those things are cool, man.
He's about an inch and an eighth.
Oh, dude, I'm falling apart.
You guys are making me want to go out back and grab my rocks.
Dude, you gotta grab your rocks. It's a rock show, man.
I got some rocks right here.
Oh, I bet.
He's got any more than rocks?
I wish I could find a place where I could get some diopside around here. Diopside's hard to find. Good cream green crystals of diopside. I might have to order some monoclinic peroxine mineral. It's magnesium calcium silicate. Wouldn't mind some crystals about like that though. That'd be badass.
You got to come to the rock shows here in Arizona. Well, they do it everywhere every year.
Well,
Even the rock shows.
there's two. There's the two biggest. Now there's some out there, but there's the one in Tucson.
Yep.
And there's one in Franklin, North Carolina. That's the one I'm going to try like hell to get to this year, Franklin, North Carolina. So let's take a look at this rock. I'd like to get one of these for my collection. I don't have anything pure like that. Pure green chrome diopside. Check that out. That ain't even too expensive for those nice little crystals either. Look at that.
Where's the ship from? India?
It doesn't say right off.
They all ship from India, Mike.
Etsy. That's all Etsy.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
Etsy's the place to get your stones as of late that I've found.
Get your rocks off.
Yeah, and outside of like independent actual websites, you know. But if you find
Oh, look,
them,
bigger rough pieces. Look at that. You can slab it, cut it, work it. $77 for that piece. Large pieces too. So there are places where chrome diopside's coming out of the ground. It can be quite difficult to find. And for the woo-woo community, it is yeah, I need to get some of those badass little I'm gonna send them some money, some of those badass little topazes from Rufotris.
you want to see someone that put all that shit to shame?
Yeah.
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 You want to see someone put all that
Okay.
shit to shame?
Yeah.
Might be a biased opinion.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna show you guys anyways. See this here?
Mm-hmm.
Hold it together.
I'm sorry. Never mind, dude. I can't, dude. I can't.
Let me see it. Show it again.
It's gonna be a good burn.
I already did show. It doesn't
Show it all.
show up.
Show the whole thing.
See this piece of
Oh, you
shit?
mean like this?
What you got there, dude? Oh, snap.
The only rock I keep on my desk.
Look at that
Doorstone.
thing, dude.
Mm.
Ain't it pretty though? Ain't it
Love
pretty though? The camera will never, ever do these things justice, dude. Ever.
Nope.
Benzo's got some mean ones too.
What about this good one? What is that? Here.
Heavy.
Hey, MJ's got some too. Am I mistaken?
Are you showing off your wood?
I'm
Yes.
showing off my wood. That's
Ultra
right.
hardwood.
Put them all to shame.
I got some pieces right here.
Do you? I've sent quite a bit out. Yeah.
What got it?
Dude, they're legit. Roberts, you got some?
Talking about. Hold on. We're talking about some woods. Hold on. I just got to throw this back to the Yuba.
That's got little wood.
It's got a little wood.
They're sending some more. I think I'm quite satisfied with the amount of wood I got.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
That's what's up, dude.
Yeah.
Dang.
But none of the sparkles are coming through.
I had to.
That's disappointing.
I know the sparkle doesn't come through, dude. It's
In real life,
a
it's
blinger.
like sparkles everywhere.
Yeah, the druzy on it goes nuts, dude. I'm telling you, dude. I'm gonna finally figure out what that stuff's worth, and I'm gonna call you guys all back and be like, I'm gonna need that piece of wood back, dude.
No take backs.
Yeah,
Bread.
What wood? What
what
wood?
wood? Yeah,
So I think everybody that's watching is called in. And so,
I got some big
Not
black
bad.
wood.
Brad
dude.
Welch. Brad Welch.
Mikey was there when I found this hot rod.
Oh damn.
Remember
Is
that,
that when we were
Mike?
digging a hole in the middle of the road?
No, no, bro. It was when we were.
Oh, is that the Yuba rock? The shark tooth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was that tooth from the Yuba.
Absolutely.
Isn't that sick, dude?
That thing is cool.
Damn.
I walked
I got
away with
some
some gold
benzo
and
wood.
that thing.
I didn't know
Some
the sharks
benzo
hung
wood. I
out
got
on
some
the Yuba
benzo
too.
wood.
We can go get some.
I got
Big.
some benzo wood. Where's my
Have plenty.
benzo wood?
I'll share. That is an Alaskan little nugget. Did everybody see Mike today with his fancy gold?
I did. I've seen that when I got home.
I did.
He's gonna make a
Al Jefe.
10-pound bag, cheap 10-pound bag or something.
Al Jefe.
This is
See
a
how long
fat
it lasts.
ass
Mikey doesn't
fucking
like to run
whatever.
around too much.
This is a fucking piece of just savagery from Benzo right here.
Oh, that thing is sparkling.
What is that?
This pet.
That sparkles.
Dude, this thing, if you guys could see it, man, the way that it hits with the black light, it goes ham.
Oh, that's that's off the map. Yeah.
This
Sounds like
right here,
Wellington.
Benzo, is fucking sick, dude.
That's from the Chunky Gal. That's that Chunky Gal right there. And that's what it's called. Chunky Gal. I ain't lying. That's what it's called. That's that Chunky Gal.
It's call it what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Chunky gal's
You have
fine.
fun over here on Chunky Gal.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head off to bed, man. I got work early in the morning.
Good night, Chris.
I know that, Chris.
Love you, buddy.
Later, Chris.
Good to see you, brother.
Love you guys, man.
Yeah, I love
Hey,
you too,
Chris.
bro.
Peace and love, bro. We'll see you soon.
Look at that 1 gram of gold, dude.
Little coin there. My first gold
Doing-
coin. I never tried to get them.
Are we doing some flexes? Have we been flexing this whole time?
Oh, my. It's a show and tell. Show and tell.
What the heck?
Oh, well.
Son of a gun.
That's what it's been.
Son of a gun.
Showing off rocks and gold is another type of rock.
I came into a 1 gram piece of gold here of late.
Cool.
A little pinker.
Well, I might have to wander out back real quick, huh? We're gonna be doing our muscles. Most of my cool rocks are from Benzo, though. So you already seen them.
Brad, where are your rocks, dude?
I'm calling Brad. We're gonna move on into the after party so we can cuss more.
Most of mine, I've got some outside.
Most of my cool rocks are in the front yard too.
I want to go there and chill with Brad and go find some of that big spot. That's been a target stone of mine for 25 years. I've never dug any.
Dude, I got the book for it.
Dang.
GPS locations to everything.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. Quick get the linky. We're going to still have some fun. Talk rocks. We'll see you on Wednesday night. Everybody's in
Bye,
here.
YouTube.